Well, today is Juneteenth. It's an official holiday. Some call it Black Independence Day, but I'm pretty sure the independence was granted in 1863, but that's just me. In recognition of African Americans around the U.S., we took a look at the recent polls to see how Black Americans are planning to vote in the upcoming presidential election. Listen to this.
Biden and Trump among black voters, compare where we were at this point in 2020, compare where we are now. You know, at this point, look at this. In 2020, Joe Biden was getting 86% of the African-American vote. Look at where it is now. It's 70%. That's a 16-point drop, John. And more than that, it's not just that Joe Biden is losing ground. It's that Donald Trump is gaining ground. Look at black voters age 50 and older, and you'll see, look, Joe Biden was leading amongst this group at this point by 83 points back in 2020. Now it's 74 points. So, yeah, a slight decline in that margin, but nothing out of this world. Look at black voters under the age of 50. Holy cow, folks. Holy cow. Look at this. Joe Biden was up by 80 points among this group back at this point in 2020. Look at where that margin has careened down towards. It's now just, get this, 37 points.
Yeah, it's way down there. Well, black voters are leaving Joe Biden at an accelerated rate because they are tired of being worse off now than they were before Joe took office. Join me now to discuss this, Pastor Stephen Broden. Pastor, nice to have you here today on this Juneteenth federal holiday. Tell me about your thoughts. My belief is that we should get rid of the hyphen altogether. We should just all be Americans. But that's a crazy idea that I think we should all be on the same team. And that the problem with black voters is the same with white voters or Asian voters. We're just voters. The problem is groceries are too expensive. It's hard to put food on the table. 27% of Americans are skipping meals now to save some money. It's hard to put gas in the car and shoes on the kids. It's tough out there. And I think that's the impact it has on voters. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, male, female, short, tall, doesn't matter. Sir, thank you for being here. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think you're right. There is an economic component to this, but I think something greater is happening here among our people. By the way, I'm excited to see that we're waking up and recognizing that the Democrat Party is not a friend to the black community, has never been a friend to the black community, has always been against the black community, but have bamboozled us and have deceived us into believing that they're for the quote unquote little guy. But when we look at their record, their track record, starting back from Jim Crowism, 100 years of lynching, slavery, all of that comes out of the Democrat Party. And just like today, in 2024, most of the pathologies that are facing our community, the black community, and America is coming out of the Democrat Party, which I believe is a demonic entity that needs to be gotten rid of.